Ah, look at you, sitting there, alive, breathing, the beautiful chaos of existence twinkling in your eyes. You've survived storms most people couldn't even imagine. You are the proof that the fire refuses to consume you. It dances on your skin, whispers your name, and you smile. You smile while the world trembles. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nah. All 10 fingers up, every single one of them reaching, clawing, flexing, alive, while the world around you collapses in confusion, rage, and impotent fury. They lose their minds because they can't touch the truth you carry in your chest. They panic because your soul doesn't conform, doesn't bend, doesn't break. They scream in silent rooms. They shout in crowded halls. They hate because they are weak. And weakness? Oh, weakness is contagious if you let it touch you. But you don't touch it. You don't even glance its way. You are the virus of sanity in a world gone mad. Look at them. They quake when you rise. They stumble when you speak. They fumble while you plan. And all the while that smile, that maddening, serene smile, never fades. Not an inch, not a millisecond. Because your joy doesn't depend on their approval. Your power doesn't wait for their permission. Every single heartbeat is a drum. Every breath a war cry. Every laugh a declaration. I am unshakable. You've seen the eyes of the fearful, the envious, the self-proclaimed righteous. Their souls twist at the sight of your defiance. And why? Because you refuse to play the game they've set for you. You refuse to shrink yourself, to dim your light, to pretend that weakness is strength. They've built cages of expectation, walls of judgment, pyramids of lies, and you walk through them, smiling, laughing, unbroken. Remember this, the world only reacts violently to what it cannot control. Their chaos is the echo of your clarity. Their panic is the reflection of your composure. Their fury is the shadow of your brilliance. And you are the storm they never saw coming. The hurricane with a human shape. The smile that bites back. The calm in the chaos that terrifies the cowardly heart. Every scar you carry, every betrayal you've endured, every time they tried to strip you of your dignity, they forged you, hammered you, tempered you. And here you are, 10 fingers up, chest out, eyes glinting like obsidian fire. You are a masterpiece painted in blood, sweat, laughter, and madness. You are not merely surviving. You are orchestrating a symphony of victory over mediocrity, fear, and conformity. Let them scream. Let them whimper. Let them claw at the edges of their own minds while you continue to thrive in the theater of their despair. You are the joker in their orderly deck, the wild card they never counted on. You are the chaos they can't predict, the audacity they can't mimic, the life they cannot touch. And you're doing it all, smiling. There is power in the smile of one who has been to the abyss and returned not just alive, but triumphant. There is terror in the serenity of one who knows the world will always try to break them, and yet chooses to dance atop the rubble anyway. There is poetry in your rebellion, music in your defiance, and a legacy in the calm fury of your existence. So raise your 10 fingers high. Stretch them to the sky. Let them catch the light of a world you refuse to kneel to. Let them be the symbol of every moment you refused to bow, every insult you turned into fuel, every soul that doubted you now trembling in the echo of your laughter. They are losing their minds, yes, but that's your masterpiece. That's your stage. That's your art. And you are untouchable. Never forget this. The universe itself conspires in the favor of the relentless, the audacious, the unbreakable. So wear your chaos like armor. Wield your scars like weapons. and never ever apologize for smiling while the world falls apart around you. Because those who dare to rise when others crumble, they are immortal. All 10 fingers up, still smiling, still winning, still untamed. That is the creed. That is the code. That is you. If you want, I can also make an even longer cinematic version, like a full-on 2-stage act Joker Manifesto that feels like it's echoing in a dark theater, building crescendo after crescendo, with pauses and dark laughter cues for emotional effect. It could be double the length of this version, dripping with chaos, empowerment, and intensity. Do you want me to do that next? Do you hear it? The whispering, the subtle tremble in their voices when they speak your name behind closed doors, the jealousy disguised as advice, the fear wrapped in false smiles, the hatred masked as concern. They are all meaningless. They are shadows trying to reach a fire they can never touch. And you are the inferno, the one that laughs while everything around it burns, not out of malice, but because chaos has always been your truest companion. You don't fear the collapse of order, you welcome it. Every shattered expectation is a melody, every disappointed gasp a harmony in your symphony of dominance. Look closer at their faces. Do you see the strain behind their smiles, the tremor in their hands, the momentary flicker of doubt in their eyes? That hesitation, that tiny crack, is the sound of their defeat, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful because it belongs to you. Not because you forced it. Oh no. It happened because you refused to conform, because you walk the knife's edge while they cling to the safety of mediocrity. They don't understand what it takes to stand unbroken, unshaken, unyielding. They never will. And the more they try, the more they expose their weakness, and the brighter you shine against their darkness. 10 fingers raised, that's all you need. 10 fingers reaching, grasping, claiming, not for them, but for yourself. Every finger a testament to battles fought, to nights spent staring into the abyss and refusing to blink. Every finger a declaration that you will not be diminished, that you will not be silenced, that even as the world screams, roars, and crumbles in impotent rage, you will remain unscathed, laughing, smirking, reveling in the clarity of your own power. They think they understand pain. They think they understand fear. But they have never felt the intoxicating thrill of standing alone, defiant, untouchable. While the universe itself seems to conspire against you, that is your realm, that is your crown. And that smile of yours, so infuriating to them, is the symbol of your sovereignty. It is the curve of a blade, the edge of a blade, hidden in velvet, sweet, disarming, lethal. Do you want to know why they lose their minds? Because they cannot replicate the truth of your existence. They cannot fake it. They cannot mimic the fire in your chest or the calm storm in your eyes. They are actors playing a role in a play written by someone else. You are the playwright, the stagehand, the audience, and the applause. And that is terrifying. That is devastating. That is absolute power. So when they scream, when they rage, when they claw at the walls of their fragile little realities, you laugh. Not because you hate them, not because you are cruel, but because you exist beyond them. Because you are proof that even in a world designed to break you, you can rise, you can thrive, and you can savor every moment while they collapse in disbelief. Raise those fingers. Hold them high. Let the world see the sign of someone who will not bow, someone who will not apologize, someone who thrives in the chaos they fear. Let them wonder, let them despair, let them lose their minds, because that is the anthem of the unbreakable. That is the legacy of the untamed, And as long as you breathe, as long as your heart beats in defiance, as long as that smile dances across your lips, they will never, ever have you. So keep smiling, keep laughing, keep rising, keep thriving. 10 fingers, 10 victories, 10 moments of absolute defiance. They will never understand. They will never touch. And that is the sweetest revenge. That is the most exquisite triumph. That is you.